What's up, guys? Welcome back. This segment, Gil's back on the podcast. We're going to talk about a lot of things. I guess the first thing we're going to talk about is The Flash. We didn't do a review for that, so there's a lot to say, right, Gil?
Yeah, definitely a lot to say.
There's some good, but there's, I don't know, you think a lot of bad?
I think there's a lot of bad. I really think so.
Okay, all right, well, okay, so we're going to go over Flash. We're probably going to touch on Blue Beetle. We may touch on James Gunn and the DC reboot. I mean, they got a new Superman. I never seen the guy before. I know there's a lot of memes going around, like making fun of the dude. Yeah. They call him like Wish Superman, right?
Yeah. He's the Walmart brand.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll get into it. But I'll let you kick it off. So let's start on a positive. Like, okay, what did you like about The Flash?
Michael Keaton back as Batman. Mm-hmm. That to me was the big selling point of this movie, and I think for a lot of people it was the selling point of the movie. I couldn't wait to see him. I know that this movie has turned out to be a trailer movie because they sold all the dopest parts of the movie through trailers. And it's like, dude, I already saw that, but like, when we finally got to see Keaton, it was a little bit extra, what I mean? It was still cool as hell, what I mean? Gave me, goosebumps all over, and I couldn't wait to see him. I felt like that part kind of dragged on a little, like, and I don't care what universe they were in or whatever. The first go-to is Batman. Like, Batman is the brains of the operation. You know what I mean? So for him to like ask about Aquaman, Superman, and like to leave that at the last point, it kind of frustrated me, but I kind of see where they were going with it in a way.
That was kind of stupid, dude. Now that I think about it, I didn't even think about that. Like, you're right, bro. Like, Batman is the one that would have the answer to everything. Yeah. So why would you look for Aquaman? Why would you I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But
it frustrated me.
Basically, that's just like how they wrote it. It's like writing, right?
Yeah.
Because like, that's the go-to guy right there. You would go to Batman. Like, what the hell's going on? Where's Batman?
Yeah. And see, in the Flashpoint, Barry Allen looked for Bruce Wayne right off the bat. He didn't look for no Superman. He didn't look for anyone. He went straight to Batman. You know what I mean? Because he knew better.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you 100%, bro. Like, really, the only real reason, I mean, I like The Flash. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he's a cool character. When I was a kid, I used to read Flash comics like here and there. Like, they weren't like my, they weren't like a go-to comic. I mean, I used to be more into like Wolverine, Ghost Rider. I did like Superman. Excuse me, I wasn't like a huge DC person, to be honest with you. Like, not comics and stuff like that, but I mean, who doesn't love Batman and Superman? So of course I love DC some level, but Flash I found cool. So with the movie, like, I never was like I wasn't big on Ezra Miller, dude, like from the jump.
Me neither.
Right? I mean,
me neither.
I don't even feel like he physically like represents Flash. I was like, I don't even think he looks like a good Flash. Like, I was never down with
him.
He
doesn't look like a good anything.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck he came from? Period.
To be honest with you, dude, have you ever seen him in anything else?
Not really. I know there was this teen movie like back in the day, and I don't know if he played the bisexual kid that was trying to help this kid get a girl. I think I saw him like with the blink of an eye, but that was basically it. And he's not memorable. He doesn't have anything that's like that stands out to me. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't want to PO anyone, you know what I mean? But
I mean, it doesn't help him either. Yeah. I mean, we're not even going to get it. I don't want to get into his criminal stuff, the guy, I guess he got mental illness. I mean, he's just a mess, like in his personal life. And I mean, the comments rip him up enough. We don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to get into this dude.
We don't have to kick him while he's down.
Yeah. I mean, but like, I mean, we could just stick to like the movie, like how he performed as Flash. Like, I have to admit, he wasn't terrible. I didn't think, he kind of grew on me a little more as Flash in this movie, but I still don't think he's a good Flash. It didn't help that the movie was like, I don't think it was well written. Like Michael Shannon, he wasn't even like excited to come back as Zod. He was saying, because they had him in a green screen room, he didn't know what the hell was going on. They CGI'd his face. It was just like, and that was another waste. Like General Zod he's badass, and like,
he was another dope part of the movie.
He was a selling point to me when I saw Zod was coming back. I was like, like Michael Zod. He could be Michael Zod.
You might as well change his name.
We'll just leave him as Michael Zod. Michael Zod. Michael Shannon he's an awesome actor.
Yes, very, very underrated too.
Oh yeah, man.
He's phenomenal. I believe he's phenomenal. I think he is also. Yeah, he's been in the game for a long time. Do you remember he came out in, I think it was Bad Boys 2?
No, I don't remember that at all.
I could be mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but I think he was one of the informants or something. He had something to do with it, but he's just awesome. Boardwalk Empire, phenomenal job. Yes. The list goes on.
Yeah, he's awesome. So to have him, back as General Zod, that was like, it was like a selling point, and it also was like, it's just a waste of talent. Yeah. I don't even think they used Zod correctly, period. Like, they killed him off in Man of Steel. Yeah. I mean, like, Zod was stupid. It was stupid, dude. You got a great villain, like, and he's so powerful, like, they could drag him out. Yeah. He could have been the Thanos of like DC, like, have him stick around.
No, instead they made him fucking Doom. You know what I mean? In Batman versus Superman, I didn't agree with that. I mean, I'm not a comic book expert at all, so maybe that did happen in one of the series or whatnot, but I was not happy about that.
Yeah, no, they definitely changed the Doomsday origin with Michael Shannon and was Batman vs Superman, right? Yeah. I wasn't mad, but I feel like sometimes don't they change shit like to change it? It makes no sense. It's like, why can't you just like stick to the comics, because the comics have awesome writing and storylines. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, because like, dude, your average moviegoer, they're not gonna like most people, they don't read comics. It's like comic readers are comic readers. Yeah. Superhero people are superhero people. Yeah. Like regular people, they're not into comics like that. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, you don't have to change it up and make it fresh. Yeah. And the comics fans, we want to see the comic turn to life. Yeah. You don't got to change it for us. I want to see Doomsday as Doomsday. Yeah. That's just my opinion, but
I mean, I always said it, like, DC animation is fire. Like,
they're awesome.
Hire those writers to make the movies. Yeah. And I guarantee you, people are going to be saying, Marvel who? You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I love DC animation. Like, it's untouchable, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're awesome, bro. They're dark. I mean, you kind of put me onto them on Netflix and stuff, and the ones I saw awesome. I love the Dark Justice League.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fire.
I think that's what it's called. But Swamp Thing, Constantine.
He was dumb strong.
Dude, Swamp Thing is awesome. Yeah. And I can't wait for the movie. I was pissed at the series being canceled.
The series was ill.
That was a mistake right there too. But back to the movie, like, so Ezra Miller is Flash. I didn't mind him. I'm like, whatever about him overall. And then Michael Shannon was wasted. Supergirl I liked, but
yeah, I'm a fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being biased because she's Latina and she's beautiful to me. You know what I mean? But I thought she did a good job, and
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
I thought, yeah, I mean, for the scenes that she was in, I thought she was intense. That she had like a good presence as Supergirl. It didn't seem forced or corny.
Nah.
She was. I wouldn't mind they use her going forward.
Yeah.
But you know, she was cool. I mean, she couldn't really save the movie.
No.
No. Who else is in it? I don't even think we have to say spoilers. I mean, if you haven't seen it at this point, I mean, that's on you. But
yeah, I just don't like the writing in this, because like when they were rescuing her from the lab or whatever. Flash is like, I got you. And then you remember that part where he's like, I got you. He's like carrying her. And then.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
And then they reversed it where, I
got you.
Keaton. Right? Yeah, Keaton was trying to give him his powers and it didn't quite give.
Yeah.
So she picked him up and was like, I got you. I was like, this shit is mad corny.
It was too soon for that, bro. Like, they just saved her.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, do it at the end of the movie. Yeah. Maybe like she saves him somehow and says that, but literally it's like 10 minutes later, I got you. Yeah,
that's the thing that I feel like DC tries to like fabricate emotion. Like, you know what I mean? Like Marvel is dope because like Guardians of the Galaxy, you fall in love with the character. Who knew about Guardians of the Galaxy? Not to go off the rails, but everyone fell in love with them because it was a chemistry, it was an awesome storyline, and shit made sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But DC, on the other hand, Suicide Squad, the first one, was complete trash.
It was trash.
And they try to make you fall in love with the characters, and it was ass. It was just straight ass.
It was garbage, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The second one.
Yeah, the second one was ill.
I forgot. I think it was the first one was The Suicide Squad. I think the second one was just Suicide Squad, right? I think. I don't know. Yeah. But I have to say, and I don't know what the ratings are on that one. I don't think it did that well in the box office. I thought it was one of DC's best movies.
Yeah, and a lot of people disagree with us.
I don't know how, bro. I mean, it was legit funny. It had like, it was a good balance of like humor and action, and unlike Thor. The third one, Love and Thunder.
It's the fourth one.
Oh, it was the fourth one?
Yeah, third is the Ragnarok,
which was awesome.
Yeah, the fourth one was bad. It pushed certain agendas down your throat. I'm not gonna get into it, but it was just like enough already. You know, and
it was man. It might as well have been a Three Stooges movie. It was so stupid, too over the top and corny with the comedy.
Yeah.
Gore the God Butcher is like he's a sick villain. They made him a complete joke, and it's not even Christian Bale's fault. And
it's also another waste of talent.
Massive waste of talent. It's like, look at that. It got me stuttering. That's how upset I am. I'm like tweaking over here. Christian Bale, I mean, okay, so they already used him for gore. I mean, the dude could have been Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
If you're going to use him for gore and do that, I mean, it's like he's not going to come back to do any other roles, and you can't because he was gore. But I know they did it with Chris Evans with the Human Torch and blah, blah, blah. And people have come back, but still, waste of talent. But I forgot what freaking point I was trying to make. All over the place. Sorry, whoever's listening. But yeah. Let me just go back to the Flash. So, Supergirl was cool. Who else is in the damn film? General Zod came back. Keaton, of course, was the best damn part of the whole movie. You had Affleck had his little cameo. I'm not gonna lie, it was cool seeing him. I hated his costume.
I hated his costume.
Honeycomb Batman.
Yeah.
What the hell is that, bro?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just shit put together. Like
Junkyard Batman.
Yeah. Here's the thing that
Bed spring Batman. Bro, it looked like a cobbled together suit from bike parts.
Yeah.
The fuck? What was that?
It was a tricked out Batman.
What was that?
Like, dude, okay, here's the thing that Ben Affleck's Batman gets fucking played. And excuse my language, but he gets played like in one of the Justice League movies. They made him look goofy as shit. And in this one, also goofy as shit. when he got rescued by Wonder Woman with the lasso of truth, it was just like, I'm a huge Batman fan, and to see him get like joked on and goofed on like that, I just had a problem with it. You know,
you see, but like that doesn't. Keaton don't got that energy. It's like the Keaton Batman is like he's like mysterious, he's serious, he's like he feels dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, but when Affleck first hit the scene, he was kind of like was kind of a scary Batman.
He was
that warehouse scene.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah,
he was lighting up dudes like
that was
right. That was like all
scene.
the video game Batman, the Arkham City Batman. That was him, and he was dangerous and scary.
He was dangerous, bro. That was roided out Batman. Yeah, that was I don't know. I hear what you're saying. But I feel like they're trying to, what they were trying to do is take a page out of the Marvel playbook, trying to make them like just funny and like with these jokes. And I mean, DC's kind of like darker to me and like more serious, you know, that's how I feel like the comics are too with DC. But
yeah, if they were to stay in the Man of Steel track, I think they would have been golden.
Man of Steel was underrated, bro. That movie is awesome.
It is.
It's one of the best DC films. Yep. It gets shitted on, you know,
all the time. If they would have stayed, like, you know, it's like wrestling. Like, you had WCW and WWF at the time, and WCW always tried to up one WWF, but at the end of the day, we all know what happened. Vince bought it out, and that was it. So now there's a new thing called AEW, and they're just doing their own thing. They're not trying to compete with WWE. They're doing their own thing and giving the fans what they want.
And they're popping right now.
And they're popping.
They're blowing up.
They're blowing up.
Because they're just being themselves.
Yes, that's it. Don't try to be like someone else. Do your own shit. You know what I mean? Because like what works for Marvel is not going to work for DC. I mean, and the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. Even though Marvel is tanking a little bit though.
Yeah. I think ever since Endgame, you know, it's just hasn't been the same.
Yeah. It's like they hit like a peak. It was such a good like, you know, like a good storyline. It was intense. And then like where do you go from there?
Yeah.
And then it gets like the thing is like when you hit a certain level, like with a story, it's like you got to go so far over the top to top what you did last time. It almost gets too crazy, like cosmic this, space that, like all, you know, it's too like big, right? Too much mumbo jumbo.
And to prove your point, the Fast and Furious films, you know what I mean? Like they try to up, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work anymore.
Dude, they got it's 3 parts of the last entry. Yeah. Am I right?
Yeah.
What? And then the thing is like we're going all over the place, but it's okay. The thing, like, I feel like V.I.N, it almost comes off like, and it's crazy to say this because I'm just a regular Joe. I'm not rich. I'm not famous, but it's like, it comes off as desperation.
Yeah.
Like, dude, end it already. Like, my God, bro. Like,
close the book already. Close it. That's it.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the last part, and it's like, it's 3 parts now for like another last ride. Like, what? I mean, anyway.
Yeah. We're going off the rails again.
Yeah, off the rails. But back to the Flash. So, Gal Gadot, I think that's how you pronounce her name, like, as Wonder Woman. I mean, it was cool seeing her, but it almost feels like a waste because I don't think she's coming back as Wonder Woman.
Nope.
Ben Affleck, I think, is done with this whole reset. So, and we all knew that going in, so it almost makes their cameos like, but I guess it was a send-off, I'm guessing. I don't know. Best part of the movie, like you said in the beginning of the podcast, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
You know, I'm old enough. I saw Batman 89 in the freaking theater as a kid. You know, Michael Keaton's the greatest Batman to me and to a lot of people.
I second that.
Man, he just, man, I could just go on forever why Michael Keaton's the best Batman. But, you know, seeing him back is like, is epic.
Yeah.
It's epic. I mean, decades later, you know, to put the cape back on, like, wow. And he's like 70. He's 70, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
70 years old. Is he older than that? He's 70 at least.
And here's the thing too, like Keaton doesn't sign his name on anything that's gonna be shitty. You know what I mean? And I think that's the type of reputation he's built. Like, I don't remember, and like in his previous like work, the movie that he's made that sucked. So me hearing that he's coming back as Batman, I'm like, yo, if Keaton signed off and he's gonna do it, this is gonna be like a legit dope ass movie. You know what I mean? Like that, I had that hope and I had that trust, like it was gonna be dope. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's not his. It's really not his fault. You know?
Yeah, he can only do so much, and I wonder, like, he probably has some control over like the movie, like his portrayal of Batman, because like it's like he nailed it again. It was like old school Batman, like how he was in the first one and the second one. So, you know, I'm guessing he had pull to like do it the way he wants instead of like somebody telling him how to do it for the new age. And he didn't miss a beat, bro. No, like
he didn't.
He was the best part of the film. It was effing amazing seeing him back. I just saw a clip. They're like releasing clips in HD, and when he was in the Batwing, when he like hooked the two Kryptonian ships and like made them crash, like just badass.
Yeah,
just badass. But the worst part of the movie, like I mean, besides like the story being like a little bit weird, and we could talk about Tar Flash, whatever we call them.
That was, whoever came up with that needs to be fired and never hired again. Like,
now, I'm not gonna lie, the toy looked intriguing though. When I saw the toy, I was like, what's that? Like, what the hell is this? Bubblegum, dirty bubblegum Flash.
It looks like bubblegum fucking, like...
Stepped on bubblegum.
Yeah. and on tar, like...
He looked like a crushed roach, bro. Yeah. Like, he looked weird.
He looked like a Looney Tunes smoking a cigar and it blows up in his face. It was bad.
He did.
So bad.
He looked jacked up, bro.
It was really boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like that whole segment.
This dude looked like the residue of a crack pipe.
Yeah,
you know, whatever's in the pipe. But shit. What was I gonna say? Damn, Keaton. Oh yes, the worst part of the film, besides the bad writing, and I don't know how you feel, bro. What's going on with the CGI of this movie? They try to say it was on purpose. Yeah. Because they're like in another dimension.
No. But here's the thing. Marvel's done the dimension shit and it's not look like shit either. You know what I mean? Like it was bad. It was really bad.
Dude, what do they call the time... the dimension where Flash runs to? It's called something. Damn. The Speed Force, whatever it is. It's like this area, like this dimension, and he like goes through time. Like that whole thing when you were seeing like like Interstellar. The Interstellar hallway, whatever you want to call it. The portal. But you saw all the different events, the duplicates of thing, and it's like it looked bad.
Yeah. It really did. That was like Lawnmower Man freaking like graphics, like almost like just buffered. That's it. It was,
bro, I seen better effects on the Sci-Fi Channel back in the day. Those remember like just whatever crappy movies or shows they would come out with. It looked, those sci-fi movies, better effects. USA Network, like it's crazy that they thought that was okay. And it backfired, bro. Like
it horribly. And then his freaking suit looked like Red Gumby. You know what I mean? Like it was like rubbery. Like I don't know. It was weak. It was weak looking.
His suit did look kind of odd.
Yeah.
It was like it looked like I'm trying to think what the hell it looked like, man. It looked like not ballet, like it looked like he was like a mime. Like they were like kind of like tight bodysuits, like those old clowns that would perform. He looked. It was weird. His costume is definitely like it was painted on or something.
It looked like a PlayStation 1 video game.
Yeah, but I feel like that was one of the worst parts of the movie. The CGI. It just like it cheapened the movie for me. I was like, oh man, these guys cut corners. Like, how you gonna cut corners on Michael Keaton back?
Yeah,
that's like a disrespect to him.
Yeah,
just a mess, man.
Yeah,
the facial, like the face swapping, like because they had the two Barrys on screen.
Yeah,
and it looked like Snapchat quality.
Oh wow, it did.
It was like I seen better like face swapping on like a cell phone.
Yeah,
looks so fake.
Yeah, that annoyed me too. Like the Barry with the long hair, I was like, it was too Bill and Ted for me. You know what I mean? Like it was. I just found them annoying, and I wasn't a fan of that whole thing.
The intro. The beginning of the movie is supposed to like suck you in, and the baby thing was like it was alright. The fallen babies,
horrible.
All right, it was horrible. It was horrible, but like that was the main thing, man. They look rubbery.
Yeah.
This is the tone you set in for the movie right out the gate. Unbelievable.
I also have a problem with the way he runs. Like it got slightly better from Justice League, but it was still like weird to me. Like
he runs like he shit his pants, like he has something in his underwears, and he's trying to like run home real quick.
Yeah, the hell, man.
Yeah, they dropped the ball with the flight. It's a shame too. Especially like with the reboot coming. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, it's not a good start. But did you hear about Aquaman? They reshot it like 3 times.
Oh, it's gonna be shit.
James Gunn was saying it was bad, and he's like, "Oh, we can't release like another bomb," so he had to like reshoot stuff. But,
so they're gonna because Jason Momoa put on some weight. Yeah. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna CGI his body, and his suit's gonna look like it's gonna look bloated. I don't know because.
He did gain a lot of weight.
I don't know.
He looks like a different person in the Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah. I don't even want to get... Oh, man. He looks like he ate Jason Momoa. Yeah. Like, he's just huge, like, everywhere. Mm-hmm. He looks like a fat Zorro. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
Yeah. I mean, he seems like a cool dude, though.
Yeah, he does.
Pretty humble.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Comic-Con pictures, and he's quite like funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've seen him on like Instagram and stuff, and he's a cool dude. He seems pretty humble and stuff like that. I mean, I didn't really care for him before, but he kind of grew on me.
Remember when he was Conan? I don't think
terrible.
I didn't even see that movie.
Terrible Conan, bro. He was like. First of all, like, he was jacked for Aquaman. Bro, why didn't you get jacked for Conan?
Yeah.
He was, I mean, I felt like he was too thin for Conan. I mean, he had, he was built, but it's Conan, bro. Conan's a savage.
Yep. He is a savage, and Schwarzenegger set the bar.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't even have another Conan after Schwarzenegger. Nah,
man. You can't. But, yeah, man. I mean, overall... Back to Flash, it was just a disappointment.
Yeah.
It was a disappointment. It wasn't the worst film, but hands down, what made it worth seeing, period, was Michael Keaton. That's about it. I didn't consider the ticket a total loss because of Keaton.
Yeah. And I will own it because of Keaton. I'll put it in my collection because of Keaton.
Yeah, I hope there's more scenes with him.
Yeah.
So since we're talking about Keaton, you want to talk about like writing, like Batman wouldn't commit suicide. He's not going to crash into the Kryptonian. Remember, he tried the rockets, they didn't work, and he's like a last ditch effort. Like, okay, Batman's not going to do that. Yeah. Like, Batman's like, he's strategic. He figures everything out. Like, he would know. It's like, okay, missiles are not going to do it. I'm like, oh, the Batwing's not going to do it. Yeah. I'm going to blow up for no reason. Like,
yeah.
Like, if I figured that out, Batman wouldn't figure that out.
Yeah, that's true.
Stupid, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't make no sense.
Yeah.
Shout out Batman fighting that Kryptonian by himself, though.
By himself.
Hand to hand.
Like a G.
Yeah, he took him down, though.
He took him down. That was like when he was setting him up with bombs and shit, I was like, I was losing my mind.
I was reading, like, online, the freaking, the forums and stuff, just the comments, and people were saying, like, they're like, I think hands down that was the most impressive thing Batman has done on screen. If you take all the Batman movies, fighting a Kryptonian, like, just being Batman.
Yeah, that's Batman.
Yeah, that was pretty badass.
He gives zero fucks, dude. Like, he's a man, and that's why I freaking love the character so much, because he fights gods, basically, you know? Yeah, can he get killed like instantly? But you know what? He does his shit anyway.
And I know they reset the timeline, and technically, Keaton Batman's alive. Yeah, right. But I didn't like seeing him die, dude.
Me neither.
You're killing the whole mystique of Batman. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, once he died, it's pretty much like it was the final nail in the coffin for me for that movie. Like, I didn't care about anything else that happened after that. You know what I mean? And then to sit there for that poor excuse of an extra scene was just terrible. And I remember I called you after, and I couldn't digest the shit. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, and I didn't want to ruin it for you, but it was just like, oh my goodness.
I knew it was bad, dude. Like, because, like, I know you very well. Like, you were like, you were kind of quiet at first. Like, you didn't, because, like, I spoke to you before, so you saw it before me.
Yeah.
And you know, it just, you didn't sound enthused about it. You didn't sound like, you didn't sound like I was gonna like it. Yeah. You're like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Just check it out. Just call me. Let me know what you think after. Yeah. And that was already kind of like a little hint. I was like, oh man.
Yeah. So normally I'm happy about it. I'll send you, like, the flame emojis. Yeah. Like, but not this time.
I knew they were gonna kill Batman too. Didn't I call that shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, I bet you they're gonna kill this dude for like simple, like to tug on the heartstrings. You know?
But it was, no one wants to see your hero die. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, Tony Stark pulled that off, but it made sense. You know what I mean? That was the only one in like chance that they had to defeat Thanos, according to Doctor Strange. So yeah, that worked, and it sold, and it was like, he went out like a G, you know?
Yeah, his ending was his wrap up was amazing. Yeah. Even though I hated to see him go, because I feel like he's the best part of the MCU. Yeah. He might come back, but I don't know. I don't know. If he's not excited about it, don't come back. Yeah. Don't ruin the legacy, you know? Yep. But yeah, man, I don't know what else to say about Flash other than it's just disappointing.
Very
disappointing.
Very disappointing.
I think they're all done. I don't think we're gonna see Ezra Miller back. Yeah. Gil Gadot.
I hope not. I hope not. Honestly, I don't care for Gail either. I would want a new Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? So,
what do you think about the new Superman?
I don't even know who he is.
Never seen him before in my life.
Never seen him before. Never.
Me either, dude.
Like, the thing is, like you said, he's looking like the Wish of Henry Cavill, right? Yeah. So why not just put Henry Cavill again? Yeah. Like, if that's the look you're looking for, he's got it. Yeah. He's already got it. Like, let it be. Give him another Superman movie. He'll deliver. You know what I mean? He's young enough to play it over and over again, And he was perfect.
Yeah, that's the thing too. He's excited about it, and he's he wants to continue to roll. Yeah. When someone's like excited for the role, you want to like use them because they're gonna have a good performance. Like their heart's gonna be into it.
Yeah, they're gonna give you your best. Their best.
Yeah, man. I just felt bad for him. I feel like he got shafted, bro. Yeah, he did. He was promised Man of Steel 2. Yeah. He doesn't get it. He filmed that cameo in Black Adam, and It's like they were pulling the dude's strings.
Yeah.
Well, that part of that was The Rock's fault too.
Yeah.
Because he was hyping things up too much, and that just blew up in his face.
He bit off more than he could chew with that. Now he ain't even in the new DCU.
Well, he went running back to the Fast and Furious franchise.
Yep.
Which is hilarious.
That's true.
But yeah, the new Superman, going back to him, I never seen a guy before. He looks okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't not look like Superman, but like I'm with you. Like Henry Cavill's young enough. He's the perfect Superman after Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Why they changed him? I don't know. You know, James Gunn wants to do this complete reboot.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Real quick before we wrap it up with the Flash, what did you think of all the cameos and stuff?
Seeing Christopher Reeve back was like awesome, but it just looked, I mean, the CGI was like crappy, so it kind of took away from it a little bit, but it still was like, it was amazing seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, you know me with Superman, Christopher Reeve. This guy, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I know it was weird to a lot of people because like a lot of people don't know
that he was actually
he was supposed to be Superman and they filmed like little behind the scenes. He was in the costume because I was reading comments and people were like they're like, what a stupid cameo, like what they just pulled that out their butt, like Nick Cage,
but they didn't.
No,
he actually they shot some, like you said, and he was in the suit. There's a documentary out there, and
I thought it was fun.
It was Tim Burton. I thought it was I clapped because I was like, oh, Nick Cage, you know what I mean? I love Nick Cage, dude.
Me too. He's a legend, bro.
Hell yeah. And the simple fact that he's still doing his thing is like, he does anything. You know what I mean? Like, he sign me up, I'll do it. Yeah, that's what I think he has that type of attitude. But he's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah, man, he's a legend. I mean, he's in some new. It looks like some kind of crime movie.
You sent me the trailer too.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
It looks good, and what's the other dude in it? Is it the RoboCop dude from 2014?
Joel Kinnaman. Yeah, Joel Kinnaman. Yeah. He's in it. I forgot. But Nick Cage looks like a crazy psycho. So I'm kind of in with that. I want to check it out. But I like the Nick Cage nod. I thought it was cool. If I remember, I think they showed the old black and white Superman. I think
they did.
George Reeves, he was in it. That was cool. They showed Adam West, Batman. I like the cameos, dude. The only thing that hurt it was the bad CGI.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah,
it was awful.
It was crappy. Okay, let me ask you. So, Blue Beetle, how does that look to you?
That looks like a lot of fun. I like the actor because he's from Cobra Kai. And
really? I never seen him.
He's a promising actor, I think, and he's cool. I think he's gonna. He looks like he's gonna have fun with the role, and I'm down for it. I just don't like George Lopez being in it. I'm not a fan of him.
I don't dislike him. I
haven't been a fan of him in many years, man.
I'm not big on him.
Man, I like the show, and then honestly, that's where he should have stayed. And kind of like Kevin James, he was awesome in King of Queens, and then he branched off and made stupid movies. He made some good ones with Will Smith, and then one that he was a UFC fighter. But stay in your lane. You're not an actor like that, So, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'll take that back. You should always aim high, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Kevin James. He's okay. I'm not a huge fan. Yeah. George Lopez, same thing. It's like, I like Kevin James more than George Lopez.
Yeah. Kevin James he's funny, but his standalone movies were Paul Bart, the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never seen them. To be honest, dude, I never. But Blue Beetle, like, okay, so you think you're gonna go to the theater to see it?
I don't know.
You're on the fence?
I'm on the fence, dude. DC is just putting too much of a bad taste in my mouth, man.
it's like on one hand it looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
It like I don't know if it looks good is the right word, but it looks like it has potential. Like you could sit there and be like surprised in a good way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's weird. It looks half dope, like well done, half cheap.
Yeah, yeah.
It feels like a notch above cheap, like a notch above like for Netflix or for Amazon movie. Right? It just I don't know. I don't know. But his costume looks ill. Yep. Like it looks good CGI. He looks badass. But it just feels like I don't know. I'm real iffy about it too.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want it to do good.
I feel like I've seen the whole split the bus in half already. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've seen it in the Legends of the Ten Rings. Like, you know what I mean?
Didn't Doctor Strange do it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, he did.
Was it a bus or something?
It was a bus. Yeah.
Yeah, he used his magic. He's made like a saw, right? Or,
yeah. So I feel like maybe I'm being too picky.
Well, we'll see when it comes closer to that being released. I don't know. I'm on the fence. Maybe if I'm bored, I'll see it on a Sunday, like matinee or something like that. Yeah. What else is going on with DC? What else I got? Oh, what about I asked you this before we started recording. The Marvels. Nah, I sent you the trailer. You're just not feeling it at all.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not feeling it. I know that Captain Marvel's gotten a little bit better as far as having a personality, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna be straight up honest.
The only character I kind of care about, to be honest, is Captain Marvel, like Brie Larson, like on some level. But the other ones, I don't care. Like I don't even see what was the name of the show? I don't even know. Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
With the girl, like it's I don't know, man. I'm not really caring about it.
I didn't waste my time either. I don't really care for it.
Yeah, the comments, they're ripping it apart. They're ripping. They're like, go woke, go broke. I don't know. I don't see. The thing is, like, is it a woke movie? I don't know. I mean,
it should have been. If I could be honest, just put it on Disney Plus. Like, you know what I mean? Don't make it a big production because I don't think I'm gonna go see it. Like, that's just me. I mean, if it was on Disney Plus, like you said, if I'm bored, then maybe. But I doubt it because I haven't seen I didn't see Miss Marvel, and I don't care to see it. So
yeah, I would have been more down with a direct Captain Marvel 2. I like Captain Marvel. Yeah. It's underrated.
Yeah, it was lit. I loved it.
Yeah, Jude Law.
Yeah, Jude Law was dope.
Badass.
Yeah.
He was badass. It was crazy seeing him because he always is like smaller, like a little thinner, and then he got like kind of jacked.
Yeah, he got bulked out.
Yeah, he looked, like formidable in the movie, like a threat. Yeah. And he's a good actor, so it was, he was a good part of the movie. But I'd rather see like a Captain Marvel 2. I don't think we're ever gonna see that. No. Yeah. Are you getting superhero fatigue, or is it getting too much for you?
I think I am, dude. But one movie that's got me intrigued is Deadpool 3.
Bro, there's so many cameos and things I'm reading.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. And first of all, it's like Keaton coming back. The biggest, sickest part is Hugh Jackman back.
Yeah. You know, he has the record for most played Wolverine, right? I think it's like 21 times or something like that. And they always say there's like 5 Batmans, 3 Spider-Men, but 1 Wolverine. And it's true. No one's played that part. You know what I mean? He's Wolverine.
He is, dude. I mean, and the thing is, they're going to have to replace him eventually because, everybody gets older and stuff. And I'm sure he could still pull it off. He looks awesome in the blue and yellow costume. Yeah.
That shit is dope.
I don't see him, doing the role like much longer. Like, I think it's like little cameos here and there. Yeah. So who's going to...
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, he's paid his dues. I mean, he don't owe anybody anything at this point. 20 years playing Wolverine. How much more do people want? They want this dude doing another 40 years. So he's like, he's on his deathbed.
Yeah.
playing Wolverine. But yeah, man, Deadpool 3. So you're definitely gonna go to the theaters?
Hell yeah. Yes, I am. I like Deadpool 1, 2. And I'm just a fan, and I would definitely see it.
I'm gonna check it out. I want to rewatch Deadpool 1 and 2 though.
Yeah.
As a refresher, because I forgot.
Yep.
Juggernaut was like
that was sick.
Freaking, they
Juggernaut.
Nailed Juggernaut, bro. I mean, that was like Juggernaut.
Yeah, that like the X-Men Juggernaut. That was bad. That was bad. You know who he reminded me of? Who? Of the dude from Masters of the Universe that used to have the 3 faces. His suit was like, you remember? He used to switch the faces.
Yes,
it was like Triclops or something like that.
Yeah, I remember.
His suit reminded me of him.
Yeah, man. Dude, and his bodysuit was like bad looking.
It was bad.
It looked like the one from Austin Powers, the one.
Fat Bastard.
Yeah, It was like it looked fake like that.
Yeah,
but like muscles. It looked just bad.
It looked like that rotisserie chicken, right?
Yeah,
like sweaty.
Yes, dude. And you know what's sad too is like Vinny Jones is badass. Yeah, they wasted a good Juggernaut actor. Yeah. He's like a real badass, tough guy.
These X-Men movies kind of reminded me of, at one point started getting like, what was it, Batman Forever? When they got Schwarzenegger to be Mr. Freeze.
Oh, yeah.
Like they were just putting
chill out.
Yeah.
Stay cool.
Yeah,
that was like bad, bro.
Yeah, man, they were getting like high list like actors to play like weird roles, man. Like Tommy Lee Jones was Two-Face, right?
He was,
but it wasn't the same movie. But
bro, they must have got the bag for that. Like who?
Yeah,
they must have paid them a lot of money to get in goofy costumes.
Yeah, yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones he's a real actor.
Yeah,
like a real actor. Yeah. That's another legend, bro. His role in the Men in Black.
Yeah,
legendary. That first movie, forget it. Man, how old is Tommy Lee Jones? He gotta be like,
he's gotta be pushing it.
Man, when he passes away, that's gonna suck, dude. Yeah. All these guys are getting so much older. Clint Eastwood is in his 90s.
That dude is still ticking.
Still ticking, man. Still ticking. But back to the original question. So with the superhero fatigue, you say it's kind of getting to you a little bit.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
But it's okay, bro. It's like the thing is like I wouldn't have superhero fatigue, if they did quality content. It's like they're cheaping out, they're rushing shit.
Yeah.
Moon Knight was a letdown. Did you see that?
Moon Knight
with Oscar Isaac.
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah.
You liked it? Okay.
I liked it, but there was just some parts that were like kind of like draining. You know what I mean? Like
dragged out.
Yeah. There was, I'm more. I don't know. Like the best for me is Daredevil from Netflix. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Which I hope Disney don't mess up, but I have a feeling they are,
man.
They
probably will. Daredevil is the best show.
Yeah.
Punisher, I liked.
Yeah, but I'm not too thing with Punisher because of the actor. You know what I mean? This is how I feel about him, and this is gonna sound like messed up, but I think he had his shot in Walking Dead. The 2 seasons that he were there, that's the most intrigued I've been with him. But I will give him this: he did good in Wolf of Wall Street. The little part he played in American Gigolo. He's really good in that show. He earned my respect with his acting skills in that show. So
I didn't see American Gigolo.
It's good. I don't know,
a movie or a series.
It's a series. I don't know if you will like it per se, but Melissa and I saw it and we enjoyed it. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. But like I was saying, like if they came out with like quality content, like more often than not, like I don't think I would be fatigued with superhero films. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like they're rushing things. They see like a cash cow and they're not putting a lot of effort. They think they got the formula down, but you don't.
Yeah.
You know, you don't. It's not that easy. You know, it's like they came out with some hits early on, and it's not now that they're like repeating the same formula. Like it's gonna like hit. No, you gotta raise the bar, but like in a good way. Just don't throw crap on a wall to see if it sticks.
Yeah, I think that they're playing with the multiverse a lot now, and the best multiverse for me was No Way Home with Spider-Man. Like they did that shit very well.
That was pretty cool with the with the 3 Spider-Mans.
Yeah, and then they tag team, triple tag, whatever you call it, and they fought all the villains. That was sick to me. That was like mini Avengers. You know what I mean? Like, it gave you that spark. You know,
bro. Shout out Willem Dafoe.
Yes, he played badass.
Shocked me how awesome he was as Green Goblin.
He was a problem,
dude. Like, I wouldn't even mind seeing him back.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he was so fucking awesome. Like, he totally shocked me. But it's not really, because I know I love Willem Dafoe. He's an amazing actor, but to be his age and to pull that off, and then he wanted to do his own stunts.
Yes, that's respect right there.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Oh, speaking of own stunts, did you see Mission Impossible?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I want to.
Dude, it's like 98% Rotten Tomatoes audience score. This guy can't lose.
Tom Cruise is the man.
He had the sickest movie. What was it? Last year?
Top Gun.
Or was it this year?
Oh, last year, I believe.
It was last year. It was the best movie of the year. Like, what was it? Maverick?
Yeah.
It was like freaking. I thought it was the best movie.
Yeah, it was legit. It was legit.
Yeah. Maybe I'm crazy. Was it this year or last year? I don't remember.
I'm thinking it was last year.
Okay. John Wick 4 was like ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was another best action movie I think I ever seen.
Yep.
To be honest with you.
Could you believe people were shitting on it?
I could believe it. We live in a crazy world.
They were like, some person, I think I'm in a group on Facebook, some person said, "Oh, was it a video game? Was it a music video?" And it was just like, that comment was stupid. I didn't comment because sometimes I don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
But no, dude, it was straight fire. They showed it at a different angle. When have you seen a movie like that? Where they showed it like a bird's eye. That shit was dope to me.
Yeah, it was.
It reminded me of a video game, but that shit was lit. And it was done well.
Yeah, I mean, I never seen that before. It's like they were trying something different. It was like refreshing. Like, it's like, oh, this looks badass.
Yep.
with those I think they're called Dragonfire rounds.
Yeah.
You know, those are real rounds.
Yeah,
and they'll fry your ass up.
Obviously, because he fried mad people up with that shit.
Yeah, he did. But I don't know, Gil. Anything else?
Nothing comes to mind.
That might be a wrap for this one.
Yeah,
it's pretty late too. It's almost 3 in the freaking morning.
Yeah. That's how we do.
yeah. That's our usual. But all right, guys, thanks for listening to the segment. Hope you enjoyed it. And if this is your first time at the channel and you like the content, hit that subscribe button and we'll catch you on the next one.
All right.
Right, Gil?
Yeah.
Yeah. Later, guys.
Later.